me see. What's next on? All right, this right here. I'm gonna put it up. I want y'all to read it too when I do put it up there. Let's get into this thing right here. Do we love toxicity in relationships? Now, I felt this question. Let me get my breakdown before y'all boys start. I felt this question was appropriate. Because everybody love to act like they so positive and they on this up and they doing what's best and all this other stuff like that. But guess what? We like shit to be a little wild sometimes. Even though sometimes we be like, we positive, like for instance, me and Big Dave, me and Big Dave do security. We're part of the same security team. We do security on the weekend, right? And even though we could be as positive brothers as we want to, we wear our glasses and we look quite intellectual, we can uphold certain conversations, but we got a little thrill for some shit to go left. We get a little excited because Dave was just saying this morning before we got off. He said all the white came out of him, and he was ready to fuck somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even when in relationships, I just gotta ask the question. Let's see if we gonna be honest. Do we love toxicity just a little bit?
Yeah.
You ain't lying, man.
I want us to dive into this thing, man.
Especially to make up for it later.
Try to see. I want y'all to answer it, but I want y'all to try to explain why y'all think either y'all personally or why y'all think other people love it, right? So, Chef Joe, I'm gonna start with you, man. What you think, man? Do we love toxicity out here, bro?
Well, I can't say from my personal experience because hell, I've been single so damn long. But
it's all right. You like toxic shit? You because you in Atlanta. You like them ignorant hoes, ain't you?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I want you to address why you like them ignorant hoes so much. Come
on. Sometimes, I don't have a boring life, but sometimes make your life exciting. Like, you want some dumb shit, you motherfucker. You could talk shit and all that shit, but that's just, it's for the thrill. Some people like it for the thrill.
So you out here thrill searching with your relationships, huh?
Hey, I'm single, nigga. I'm in Atlanta too.
Okay. Dre, what you think about that, man? Do we love toxicity out here?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it will make up for it later. You know what I'm saying? In the bedroom. So yeah. But to a certain extent.
So you saying, man, you like the makeup sex part. You know what I mean? Makeup and make it all.
In a way.
Okay. You like the makeup part. Mike Joe, what you think about that, man? We love toxicity out here.
Man, I used to love it, not no more, bro. See, the thing is, I got high blood pressure, man, and I ain't trying to make my blood. I ain't trying to run that shit up, so I don't got time for that toxicity shit, bro. Nah, not right now, bro.
Oh shit!
Mike, you said you ain't got time for toxicity no more, huh?
Not right. Hell no. I did that in my 20s, bro. I'm good now.
Too many issues to come along with. Okay. Big Dave, Big Dave, come on, man. Talk to me, man. We love this toxicity, man.
Yeah, like I said, like you said earlier, we be on a lot of toxic shit in our lives. For some reason, toxic shit always has entertained me. As far as button heads, the makeup sex, shit like that shit turned me on versus a bitch who got her shit together. Maybe she might be a doctor, a lawyer, her whole schedule all the time, how she gonna act, this and that. Versus a visit you think gonna act good one day and that day is her off day and you end up having to damn put both hands around her neck while you damn hit it from the back, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit right there entertains me a whole lot more than a bitch that got her shit together. So I'm gonna have to go with like, hey, toxic shit. That shit entices me.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
That's a whole lifestyle.
I was talking about this the other day, man. Like as men, we don't like to admit it. We always say, "Oh, these hoes this, these hoes that," but we all like hoes. In a way, we all like hoes and sluts.
Oh, I'll be the first to admit that.
So one thing I used to always say, like you know, when I would hear when you hear them boys from the West Coast used to be like, yo, we don't love them hoes. I used to always disagree with that. That's a lie. No, we love them
Hell
hoes.
no, we
That's a lie.
exactly. We might
Because-
not want to marry one,
the
but
reason,
we love hoes.
and the reason why, and it's all right. We're gonna have to break this down. We're gonna kind of break it down because I don't want to misconstrue a message. It's a thrill that we are searching for, and realistically, it's kind of like what the old school cats say about it. Because it ain't really now. When I say we love them hoes, I don't mean we want a full on like slut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's kind of like
you ain't want to get AIDS, man, while you dipping your shit.
you want a freaking the cheese type situation, right? So it's like you want her for when it comes to you for your presence of that placement, you want her to be that for you, right?
Right.
So you want her to be as wild, and we want to do it. That's why I always say that when it comes to people, when people talk about their sex drive, like if you get with somebody and they know you got a high sex drive, it'll be a very fucked up thing, whether you the man or the woman, to not be able to adhere to the way that they drive is set up because
Bluetooth, honey.
not even
I mean,
because
really though, who wants to fuck a dead body? You gotta have some life. You gotta feel something. If you don't feel nothing, then we ain't clicking. I'm gonna keep on there, getting it, move on.
So I got two questions that's gonna kind of follow this up real quick. One, because up here we men giving our perspective on it. But do y'all think that women love toxicity just as much?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Shit, there been plenty of times when I've been kicking it from the back, you know what I'm saying? And hey, I put one hand around there, she grabbed my other hand, you know what I'm saying? Damn, she want to feel the grip of both of them. I mean, the toxicity drives a lot of shit.
Chef Joe, you think women love toxicity too?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Joe, what you think, man? You think women love this toxicity out here too, man?
They're the one who calls it.
For real.
They thrive on that.
If you ain't doing shit, they will do shit. Straight up.
Kevin's perspective said that Chef Joe is in the toxic capital of America. Man, he is in Atlanta. That's all they know, toxicity. And a few other cities like Houston, LA, New York, them type of areas. But yeah, so I think that I think we do. I think we don't like to admit it up front because everybody tries to act like they're so positive that we don't. What attracts you is kind of like what Chef Joe said earlier about like opposites attracting. Like we like wild shit from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean like we want it to be like dysfunctional, like the way when she come in the house, y'all cussing each other out, like, "Hey, bitch, shut up." She like, "Fuck you, motherfucker." I'm like, not to that.
Hey, you can't sit there and lie though about damn when she come at you with that fucking energy. You don't want to just put one hand on the other side and go to town.
But
I feel like some of them like that makeup sex. You gotta have that makeup sex in your relationship. If not, that shit ain't a relationship.
But I came into a introspective that might need to help change some people's perspective. If it makes sense. I came into an introspective that might need to make some people change their perspective. There is no such thing as a little bit toxic. You either toxic or you not. So when Meek Mill told y'all niggas it was levels to this, I disagree. I think you just either toxic or you not, and you really can't control how far motherfuckers gonna go with it. So you might like a little bit of this, but toxic is toxic. Because if you look at the definition of what toxic is, that poison, because that's typically what toxins typically will be. That poison typically, it might start off small, but then it bleeds to be greater. So we might look at it as something small, right? That's why I said this is kind of to adjust the perspective a little bit. But there's no little bit. So with that being said, of my understanding, do that mean we kind of just like fucked up shit as people? since we all agree that we all men and women like toxic shit.
When she make the highest noise to the pain when y'all getting it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, for some reason, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. When that hook hitting things, other niggas can't hook like shit. That's where I'm at.
So big Dave, what about outside of sex though?
Outside of sex, it's
Outside
all a
of-
mind game. It's all a mind game after that. I mean, if your mind and her mind clicking on the same damn levels, I mean, that's a whole nother experience. When y'all opposites, you ready to fuck shit up, and she's ready to go down and shake somebody's hand and say, "Hey, nice to meet you." I mean, that shit ain't good. But my old lady, like 7 years, that shit transformed her. Even around family, she's like, "Shit, anybody can get it just because me and her together." I transpired to her. She don't let nobody talk foul about my name, and I'm the same way with her. And we all good at family functions all the time.